All right, everybody. Welcome to Scott Gymnasium for this JV basketball game between the Cougars and the Saints. Starting lineups coming out now. So we're about to get cracking here.
Today in the starting lineup, Wade Jefferson is getting the start. He's come off the bench for almost all the games, and today with Chase Baylor hurt, he's going to get the start to show his defense.
Yeah, definitely. For the starting lineup for the Saints, we got Jack McCoy, Jack Mitchell, Wade, Cam, and Christopher. And for Collegiate, we have... Yeah, y'all can just look at them. I'm not about to read all that out.
We have been having some clock difficulties recently, so we will keep you updated on the game clock about every 2 minutes.
Yeah, and looks like we're at tip-off here. Let's see if Camden can get this. Oh.
Cosby retains possession, but there's a violation of some sort.
Yeah. They didn't touch the ball in the air. They kind of just hit each other. I don't know.
And it goes to the Cougars. It's supposed to be a really tight game. Both the teams have very similar strengths and weaknesses.
Number
40, GY, is an 8th grader for the Cougars, but he's a very talented basketball player.
Yeah, most definitely. They seem to kick it outside the three-point line. Let's see what 11 can do here. Hits him with a crossover. Back to 24. Kicks it out to 10. 10 driving in. Quick jumper is not good.
That is King off the mark.
And it
from
looks
about
like,
8 feet out.
It looks like Wade has the ball now. See what he can do with it here. Kicks it out to Cam. Cam throws it into Jack McCoy outside the three-point line. They're looking for an option right here. Looking
Last
around.
week against Trinity, Jack McCoy had a fantastic game. Unfortunately, Saints came up short after being up 2 in the 4th quarter.
Very unfortunate.
A great game, though.
Yeah. Let's see what the Saints can do here. They're trying to work it around, find some options here. Getting outside the three-point line. They've been standing outside the three-point line for some time now. Kicks it inside to Cam. Let's see what he can do here.
And Knuckles gets it to go. Knuckles has been the leading scorer by a pretty large margin this year. So I would look for them to get it into him in the paint a lot.
Yeah, and it looks like he's been really improving his inside game. In the first couple games.
Even though his free throw shooting still lacks, his inside game is superb for a JV level.
And it looks like it's even at the score, though. 2-2.
Looks like the Cougars are going to come out and press from the get-go, and it looks like it's going to work on that possession.
Ooh.
And it looks like Jefferson fouls Campbell. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yep.
This is the first. And makes a second, giving the Cougars a 3-2 lead with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first. A near walk,
Chris
but Mitchell
here,
gets it to
pull-up
Cosby.
jumper is
And
not
it's off the
good.
mark. Mitchell
Although
with
it's
the
recovered by
rebound,
Jack.
Excellent rebound, but once again up short. Something I've noticed with the Saints team this year is that despite Camden Knuckles' good inside game, a lot of them seem to miss layups.
Yeah, they really need to be hitting those layups if they expect to win this game here. Kicks out to number 11. Collegiate just seeing what options they have here. Back to 24. Out to 10. 10 has it. Outside three-point line, number 24, looking around for options. Throws it to 10. 10 dropping inside. Kicks it out, though. Back outside the three-point line. 11 going to take the shot here.
Campbell
and the
with
three
the shot,
is good.
and it goes in.
Nice shot by him. Is he the
Approaching
8th
5
grader?
minutes. No, he's not. 40 is the 8th grader.
St. Chris trying to recover, get some points from here. Jack trying to look for options. Passes it to Chris kind of inside the three-point line here. Let's see what Chris can do. Just throws it back out to Jack inside. Quick
And
jumper.
McCoy
Not
was
good.
just short, but once again, another offensive
Yeah.
rebound and ton of inside shots missed. I think that's
And
about
they're on the
4
ground
inside
here. Jump ball.
shots now.
Let's see who it goes to.
So Jefferson forces the jump ball and it stays with the Saint. Really good hustle play by him.
Yeah, definitely. And here the Saints will be passing it in. Jack Mitchell going to be passing it in here. Let's see what they can do with this. Hopefully they score off of this inbounds play. Although,
Stays with the Saints, almost 5 seconds on the baseline, but Saints luckily retain possession.
stays with the Saints here. Saints ball. Mitchell again trying to throw it in. Deflected again by the Collegiate. St. Chris is having a tough time throwing it in bounds right now.
Yeah,
hopefully they
Collegiate's
can get it in
defense
there.
is really showing right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Saints are going to have to find a way to get around this.
They might have to switch up the play to get it in here. This play doesn't seem to be working, although it does on this one occasion. Right here. Wade outside the three-point line. Let's see what he can do. Dribbling around. Passes it to Christopher outside the three-point line again. Chris is driving in. Layup is good. Nice layup by Chris.
About 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go left in the period, almost halfway through.
Yeah, number 11, Campbell. Nice crossover by him. 10, hesitation, drives in.
King with a great finish.
Great finish by number 10. McCoy pressing the defense really hard now. Passes it back out to Wade, out to the three-point line. Let's see what they can get going here. I guess Cam was trying to screen there, but it didn't look like it came through. Knuckles with the ball right now. Let's see what he can do. Throws it back out to Wade outside the three-point line. They're outside the three-point line trying to figure out what they're going to do with the ball here. Contested inside. Jack driving, although it is not good, but a good attempt by him, though.
Yeah, a really good part of this game versus Trinity last year was getting the ball in. Even though he wasn't getting calls originally, he started getting in the second half.
A nice pull-up jumper by King. Wade throwing it into Jack here. Let's see what Jack can do.
Yeah, Collegiate starting this game off really strong.
Yeah, they're
Looks like
running a
Knuckles
press
is calling
defense.
for it, but Cosby keeps it for himself. And questionably was a foul, but Saints retain possession off of an out of bounds anyways.
10 tries to keep it alive, but I don't know. Mitchell with the inbound again. Let's see if he can get it in this time. Inside, although deflected outside by Collegiate. Mitchell again with the ball here. Outside to Knuckles. Knuckles passes back out to Wade. Wade outside the three-point line, looking for something like I've said before. McCoy outside again with number 11 guarding him here. Chris outside looking for something inside to Knuckles. Let's see, posterizes him, gets swatted though. Inside, McCoy trying to put it back up.
That's Mitchell's third missed layup, I think. So
Yeah, he really needs to start finishing because this is easy points that the Saints are just giving up here. 10, hesitation, reverse layup is good.
Wow. Super athletic finish.
Nice finish by number 10. Let me find his name right here. Hold up, King W. So yeah. Ooh, Collegiate steals back the ball again. Unfortunate for the Saints, 25. The bank is open.
Yeah, Bealey
Banks
with a
it
bank
in.
shot from around the free throw line, and it's a 10-point lead for the Cougars with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half.
It looks like Collegiate's running a press. Wade breaks the press inside. Foul is called.
Are they going to count it during the shot or on the floor? Let's see.
Let's see what the call is there.
It's a push. Push on 40, G. Wyatt. And it looks like they're going to say it was on the floor. No continuation. Which I believe is the right call.
One of them's me.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, Preston, subbing in for somebody.
Yep, Harrington subs in for, I believe, Mitchell, who has missed a few shots. Although Harrington hasn't scored a lot this year, he's been coming on the bench as a six-man and showing some really good defense. He's a super athletic player.
Yeah, most definitely. And he brings a high intensity.
Yeah, very high
to the
intensity.
game. Chris missing a layup right there. Something's called here, but it ends up being collegiate ball. Collegiate passing in now.
Come on, St. Chris. Woo!
Campbell brings the ball up.
Yeah, he's bringing the ball up right now. Passes it to 40. Back out to Campbell here. Passing it back and forth right now. See what they can do. Ooh. Really good movement of the ball by Collegiate here. Let's see what he can do. Pass it back out to Campbell to 40. 40's going to take
Wyatt,
the 3.
the 8th grader, slightly off the mark. Rebound to Harrington, and they're pushing it. Trying to break that press fast.
Yeah, most definitely. Gets it to McCoy. McCoy calling on play right now.
I think
Let's see if
having
it can
Harrington
work.
in the game instead of Mitchell will help them with the press.
Ball ends up hitting Chris in the face, but he does get it back to McCoy. McCoy pressing into Harrington. Harrington back to McCoy. He's calling the play again. Play number 3. Chris comes up to
Almost
the ball.
Wyatt with the steal, and then King gets it
Yeah, the
seconds after.
play not ending up working. Send with the ball here. Let's see what he can do. Back to Campbell. Campbell inside. Back to the 8th grader on the JV. Nice 3 by him. McCoy trying to break the press. Nice.
McCoy's done a good job breaking the press.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Number 15, Petty, fouls Knuckles on the pass.
Yeah. Foul's going to be on the floor, and somebody's going to have to pass it in here. Cosby, going to have to pass it in here. Back to Harrington. To Wade. Wade outside the 3-point line. Let's see what he can do here. A little hesitation. Catches 40 off guard a little bit. Into Knuckles inside. Dribbling around inside to Harrington. Harrington goes up.
Good way to put it on the
Miss.
floor, but once again, another inside
Ooh.
shot missed.
Somehow Collegiate saves that. Back
Would
to
only
Campbell.
be a
Campbell.
few possessions right now if
3-pointer is good.
inside shots are made.
Campbell really leading the team in points right now.
30 seconds left in the half.
McCoy trying to
and
push it.
the Cougars have a
Knuckles
16-point
going
lead.
what?
Knuckles cuts it to 14, brings his point total up to 4 for the day.
Nice shot by him.
10 seconds remain in the half. The Cougars are looking to score before the buzzer.
Oh, and 10.
Give it
Pass
over
to
to Wyatt. 5 seconds left.
Campbell outside. 3 seconds left. He's going to take
Takes
the
a
3.
Looks
3 is
so
good.
And the
Yeah.
Cougars have come out of the gate very strong. 17-point lead as we conclude the first and look to start up the second.
Campbell starting it strong here. We're ready. Hey guys, we're back.
A few new players checking in for Collegiate as we start the new quarter. Number 21, Abood checks in. Campbell, Wyatt, and King have been scoring the majority of the points for Collegiate. We'll see if Coach Mock's talk at the end of the quarter is going to help resolve that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Chris gonna be getting a steal. Hopefully he can finish here, and he does. So nice layup by him. Campbell gonna be taking the ball up the court right now. Passing it over to Wyatt. Back to Campbell. Back to Wyatt. Outside the 3-point line. Let's see what they're gonna do. Campbell looking for his options right now. Finds Wyatt. Wyatt back to Campbell. Nice crossover by him. Inside pass. Sneaks it inside somehow. 10. Outside three-pointer is good. Nice shot by King.
A lot of threes for the Cougars. And speaking of threes, it looks like Zach Murphy will be checking in for the Saints soon. He's the Saints' best three-point shooter along with Jeb Hunter. And
Dang.
Jefferson is blocked and he hits the ground hard, but
Unfortunate.
he gets up.
But he does get the foul, I think.
Murphy
Maybe.
checks in for Jefferson.
Yeah.
Jefferson looks a bit winded right now. Could be a result of playing for 9 straight minutes, or could be a result of the McDonald's he ate for lunch today. We'll never know. Looks like we have
Another
stoppage.
foul on the floor. And Harrington going to be passing it in right now. Let's see if he can find an option. Somebody pass
Saints
it
down
inside.
18 right now. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get something to go.
Yeah, pass it out to
Three will be
McCoy.
big, and McCoy takes one.
A little bit
Off the
short,
mark.
but good attempt by him. At least they're getting some shots on the frickin' on the basket.
What?
10 goes up. Nice. 2 points by King right there.
Collegiate, but King gets it to go with the follow.
I don't know why I'm
Both
so excited
teams
for
are doing a
Collegiate.
good job on the offensive boards, but Collegiate's actually getting the rebounds to go, or the second attempts to go in. That's the major difference in the game right now. It would be 8-point game if the Saints would be are doing what they're doing.
Yeah, and McCoy is going to be pushing up here. Goes to Cosby outside the three-point line. Goes outside to McCoy again, and Murphy.
There are two notable inactives for the Saints today. Chase Baylor went out in the Trinity game with a foot injury and is in a boot right now, and Kyle Haynes is sick. He has malaria right now.
Is malaria?
According to him, he has malaria.
Then that may or might not
sure
be a
how
lie.
you get that these days, but
Oh,
who knows?
Knuckles getting the ball again. Nice recovery from him, though.
there was a block. No foul on the play. But
Yeah.
Knuckles still ends up getting the ball back and kicking it back out.
Harrington outside, passes to Cosby. Cosby looking for his
Couldn't
options.
get it into Knuckles.
Trying to
He's
feed inside the
been-
Knuckles.
Despite the Saints' poor play, he's been scoring a lot this game.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer, probably.
I think him and Cosby each have 4.
Yeah, Murphage getting somebody on him. And
Another
Collegiate
steal.
takes the ball.
Lots of turnovers for the Saints, lots of missed layups. It's
Yeah,
really hurting them right now.
the
They're
Saints-
digging themselves into a hole that's going to be hard to get out of.
The Saints really got to strengthen their offense if they're going to win this game. But so far, they've been kind of weak on their offense and a little bit on their defense as well. So
Looks
let's see what they
like
can do in the
other
coming
ninth
quarters.
grader, aside Zach Murphy, Carson Lamb is about to check in. He really gave them a boost in the Trinity game. They were down by about 15 points. They put Lamb in and they went up by 2. But then right when they took him out, the Trinity got big possession. And Murphy is off the mark, but it looks like it'll be Saints ball.
Yeah. Let's see. Murphy's going to be a three-pointer shooter in this game, so let's see what he can do with his shots. Hopefully he can hit some and shorten the margin that the Saints are in right now.
Lamb gives Knuckles a break. He'll probably only be out for a few minutes and then get him back in to get the offense going fast again.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll see what Lamb can do. He also has really good inside skills.
And McCoy going to be driving inside and getting fouled. 2 shots for him. Let's see if he can convert on this foul shots here.
Something that helped the Saints last game was their press, and I feel like if they get a press going, might give them some high energy and some leverage to get them back into the game.
Yeah, and
Still a
these,
19-point game right now.
yeah, and
Quite
these
one free throw
shots that
left.
Jack is trying to make here might make it a 18-point game. So, yeah.
4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Hopefully the Saints can get something going, cut the lead to around 10. before the half ends.
And Murphy going fouls 20.
Yep, number 20. Britt is fouled by Murphy. He'll be on the floor. Only the second foul for the Saints in the whole entire half, so
Yeah.
looks like the Cougars will not get into the bonus, but you never know.
Collegiate having 2 subs coming in for number 10 and 40.
Number 22, Williams is one of them, and number 3, Parker, the other one.
Yep.
This is out to Parker, and Harrington almost hit the steal, and it gets to Murphy off of his deflection. But the Saints decide to go slow. Harrington was down the court.
Pass back out to Lamb. Pass it to McCoy. McCoy outside the 3-point line. Inside kick. What?
And number 21,
21.
Abad
Foul.
puts it up. Well, McCoy with a good foul. He looks a little bit disappointed with it and feels like it was a block, but I do believe the refs made the correct call.
Yep. Let's see. Abard is going to be shooting. First one is good.
Takes the first. If he makes this one, he'll be back up to a 20-point game.
Yep.
And he gets it to go.
Dang. Yeah, 20-point margin for the Saints. Let's see if they can close this right here. McCoy trying to make something happen, although he just gets turned over. Number 3, Parker pushing it. Lays off to 21, out of bounds. Or travel or something. Lamb going to be inbounding to McCoy here. Let's see what Jack can do with this. Right here. To Harrington. They might feed it to Cosby inside. He looks open.
McCoy stuck, but gives it to Harrington.
And Harrington.
But another steal for Collegiate, another turnover for Harrington.
Yeah.
It's been the story of the game so far.
Yeah, definitely. Parker inside. Foul.
I think that was all ball, but
Yes. Mia's. Yeah.
I think there might have been 2. I think he might have hit him twice while going up.
Yep. So Parker's going to be shooting here. Let's see what he can do. The first one is good. 21-point margin. Let's see.
About 3 minutes to go in the period.
And Jefferson's going to sub in for
Jefferson is back
McCoy
in
here.
for McCoy. So McCoy gets his first break of the game, and it looks like Murphy and Jefferson will share the point guard role.
Yeah. I feel like McCoy is a pretty decent point guard.
Yeah.
He just can't find options to throw it to, honestly.
I completely agree.
Jefferson. Passes to Murphy, back to Jefferson. Leaning into him. Kicks it back out 3.
Murphy
From
is off the
Zach.
mark again. He's over 2 from 3 now.
Hopefully he can
Get on track.
go 1 for 3. Or 1 for 2. Back out to number 3, Parker. Passes it, enters.
Jefferson with a steal, but they call a very late foul on the Cougars that permitted the Saints from getting a fast break.
Yeah. We're going to have Lamb inbounding to Jefferson here. And I think there's a sub called here. Parker's going to be subbed out for somebody. For number 10.
Comes back
King,
in.
yeah.
Cosby was open in the paint, but shortly got covered after. Still trying to get it into him.
Yeah, they're trying to feed it to Cosby, but he seems like he's covered completely. Travel called
Travel
on somebody.
Jefferson. Took a step before he put the ball on the floor.
Yep. So, My bad, viewers. I'm just kind of tired here. Oh, Jefferson with the steal. Going down the court right now, fast. Swatted.
Oh, that was pretty clean swat, it looked like to me. That's second or third time Jefferson has been blocked so far.
Dang, yeah. Not good, not good. Harrington gonna be pass it in here to Jefferson. They might as well just start taking threes because nothing else seems to be working right now.
Yeah, their main objective has been trying to get into the paint to Cosby, Lamb, and Knuckles, but that really hasn't been working.
Oh,
The shooting
yeah.
hasn't either, but they got to get some points on the board somehow.
Yeah, I don't know if the coaching is there either. I'm not gonna comment on that further, but you know. And Murphy is gonna be pushed by number 22. Let me open my phone and see who pushed him.
Number 22 is Williams.
Oh,
A minute 17 remains in the second. Saints ball. Gives it out to Cosby.
Cosby passing to Jefferson. Jefferson outside the three-point line here.
Collegiate's varsity team is showing up, but the majority of the Saints team is already here. If you want to hear that game, it's going to be right after ours at around 6 p.m. I believe Sadid and Sabo on the call.
Yeah. Harrington inbounding again. Trying to find somebody. I don't know if he will
Jefferson's
be able
not
to find
open,
any.
and he finally gets it to Jefferson after a good cut.
Yeah, Jefferson trying to make something happen. Gets it to Harrington. Looks like Harrington and Jefferson are the only ones with the ball.
Yep, just under a minute to go.
Gets
Saints
to
still looking to get a bucket. 6 points this
Cosby.
quarter after 4 in the
Outside,
last.
deflected.
Really poor scoring.
Inside.
And another turnover.
Harrington going hard.
4
But
seconds left, and Collegiate has the ball. Looking to go up by even more than they already are up by.
and
Looks like we have a little bit of a shoe difficulty here.
yeah, you got
As
flat tired.
Number 21, Abood Shoe, has to get it back on his foot. And
Abood.
down on the other end with 3. But it's
Number
off the mark.
20. What in the world?
Okay. Thought that was a walk, but 10 seconds left. Jefferson's bringing it up the floor. Murphy gets it. Jefferson,
Jefferson
with
just
a
throws
3,
one up.
and it's off the mark.
Unfortunate.
So we're going into halftime. Collegiate up 31-10.
And
We'll
take
see you
us
guys
off, dude.
shortly after the break.
All right.
Welcome back to the stream as we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Collegiate is up 31-10. Saints have been really weak offensively in the first half, but hopefully their halftime talk is going to be able to get them going.
Yeah, and hopefully they'll be getting more energy, honestly, because there's going to be more people at the game. So
Yeah, players like Freddie Preston haven't checked in. He's brought a lot of good energy and defense to the floor this year so far. So hopefully they'll try out some new lineups and get things going.
yeah, facts.
For as much as he played in the Trinity game, I'm surprised he's not playing as much here.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they need to put some new players in so they can figure out who's good and who needs some improvement. So yeah, we're gonna be starting off with Christopher Cosby passing on here.
Yep, same starting lineup at the start of the game for both teams. We'll be starting the third quarter. Ball inbound to Jefferson.
Nice screen by Knuckles there.
McCoy loses the ball and it goes to King.
King taking the ball up right now.
McCoy looked like he was going to give him the shot, but he doesn't take it. And they'll reset at the top.
Back out to Campbell here. Campbell driving in, loses the ball a little bit.
Jefferson with a good deflection almost gets the steal to go the other way, but unfortunately the ball goes out of bounds.
Yep.
Cougars ball.
Yep. So Campbell has the ball now, and he's gonna pass it in here. Sorry if there was a weird noise, technical difficulties. And out of bounds by.
Looks like it hit about 3 or 4 players, but they'll give it to the Saints.
Out of bounds by.
Cosby looks like he was hit in the face,
Yeah.
holding his eye.
Yeah, he's
But
holding.
he'll
his eye.
inbound the ball. Looks like they're not going to sub him out.
Hopefully that.
He's one of the 2 players from last year's JV team that remains on the team this year, so he's super important, him and Jack Mitchell.
Wow. I think they should
Another steal.
sub Christopher out because it seems like his vision is impaired after getting hit in the face. But yep. And Campbell has the ball now. Trying to find some options to King. Oh, nice block by Chris there.
Block for Cosby, but they somehow call that a foul. I'm a little bit confused
Yeah, a
on
little
why they called that.
redemption for
You
Cosby
could hear the
there.
slap of the ball, too, from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, unfortunate call there. And
No scoring so far in the third quarter. Approaching on 6 minutes.
And Rollins is at the line right now. Let's see what he can do here. First shot is
Off the mark.
First shot is off the mark.
He'll look to get the second one go and give the Cougars a 22-point lead.
Hopefully this doesn't go in. Sorry guys, I'm not supposed to have bias. McCoy loses the ball, but I think there's a foul called on the floor.
Number 11, Campbell. Saints ball.
Saints ball. And here's the noise again. Let me solve the problem.
We're not sure if you guys can hear that on your end, but if you can, we apologize.
Yeah. Ooh, Knuckles passes out to Mitchell. Jack Mitchell passes out to Wade Jefferson. Inside to Knuckles. Knuckles driving in hard. Although
And
it's gonna be
another
taken.
steal.
by King. King on McCoy. McCoy
And
foul.
another foul. Oh, Knuckles looks like he might have rolled his ankle, limping a
Dang.
little bit.
Unfortunate. Yeah, he might have done something to his ankle. Yeah, he's looking for a sub here.
Yeah, he wants to be taken out. Lamb comes in now. He's about to
Dang.
check in.
Unfortunate, unfortunate.
Not sure if this is
Oh.
over-exaggerated. Actually going to put
Freddie's gonna
Preston
go in.
in.
Good sub
He's
there.
really good on both ends of the floor.
Yeah,
Really
definitely.
good with his blocks.
Yeah, good. Nice seeing him in.
I'm not sure if the injury right there was a little bit exaggerated or if it was sincere, because he looks fine on the bench right now.
And to
Preston
Freddie
and
inside and
immediately getting
one.
it to go. And one, about 10 seconds
Nice
as
by
he goes
Preston.
into the game. Maybe this is the boost that Mock needed.
Yeah, definitely.
One shot.
Free throw, though, is off the mark, but it looked like Jack McCoy gets the rebound on
He's
the
on the
floor,
ground.
and it goes to Jefferson.
Nice aggression by Jack, getting the rebound right there.
Preston was open in the paint,
And
and now Cosby gets past his defender.
driving
and
in.
Another and one,
Nice.
if that one is continued. Yup.
See, here's the change of pace we really needed right here. Freddie
Yeah.
coming in, just changing the whole entire morale of the team.
And as soon as a lot of the student sections start showing up, I feel like the Saints can be loud, then could really motivate JV team to get going.
Yeah, and I really feel like if the student section isn't showing love, then the St. Chris team doesn't really want to perform.
Yep, 5-point possession.
Ooh,
This
yeah,
game is
trap
not
defense.
anywhere close to over yet. The press almost worked, as Jefferson is known
Campbell
for getting
going.
those steals, gets one. But then a very
That's a very
questionable
weird,
foul call
yeah.
there. I don't think that anyone pushed or slapped there, but
Yeah, I
we're
don't know
going to
what
call
that
an
call
and
is.
one shortly after the 2 ones on the previous possession.
Unfortunate.
Get the free throw to go. 3-point play.
Oh, here we
Mitchell
go,
goes down the court
Saints.
fast, and
Fast,
he puts
and
up a layup, and once
Mitchell,
again,
questionable
off
shot.
the mark. Saints do a poor
In
job
traffic.
in
Doesn't.
coverage down the floor. It looks like they locked onto every man except him.
40.
Cougars with the rebound, and the 8th grader Wyatt off with his 3. But once again, an offensive
Campbell,
rebound.
deep three. not
Campbell
good.
misses a 3, and another offensive
Inside.
rebound, and an and one. Very weak
Another and
defensive
one.
possession for the Saints. Opportunity for a lot of rebounds. They look clearly undersized right now.
Yeah.
But regardless, they should have been able to get something to go there.
There we go with the awesome sound coming through the mic. Oh, there it goes.
And Preston with the board. Gives it to Mitchell. Preston
Yeah.
brings the ball all the way up.
Ooh, Preston
And
gets
it's
it back
tipped out.
to McCoy. McCoy pushing in, driving in, shot.
Short jumper, and I'm not sure if that was, I think that was tipped. It resulted in their ball.
Yep. And
And once again, inside points for the Cougars.
Preston looking to throw it
Putting
in
them
here.
up by
Gets it to McCoy.
more and more.
McCoy's very good at breaking the press defense.
Mitchell finally gets a layup to go. Hopefully that can get him going inside.
Yeah.
Also a good 3-point shooter. Made 2 in their close loss against Trinity.
Freddie again with another rebound. McCoy, 3.
McCoy with the 3.
Shooter.
Looks like Reese is about to check in for the Saints. We'll see who he takes out shortly.
Money
And then
reach.
a Collegiate player will also be checking in.
Campbell just openly drives against the
And
hand.
one for Collegiate, foul on Preston. Lots of fouls for the Saints, lots of and ones for the Cougars. Saints are already at 5 fouls with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. But Reese takes Mitchell out. Great free throw shooter.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
hopefully if he can drive in, get some free throws to go, they're almost guaranteed for him.
Campbell, quick free throw. It's good. Although the Saints had some fire in them, there's still a 23-point margin that they'll be looking to close, so hopefully they can do that.
Great press break there by the Saints. Jefferson brings it down and drives in. Oh, a beautiful pass to Preston.
Oh, there's a foul
Preston
call.
doesn't get it to go, but there was a foul before Jefferson passed it on the floor. So probably for the better of the Saints there. Jefferson stuck for a minute but finds McCoy. And Jefferson looked like he just got pushed over. He's been all on the floor this game.
Yeah. King,
Both diving for balls and getting pushed around.
all over the floor, diving for the balls. Three from Collegiate is good. Unfortunate.
Sends the lead to 26. McCoy picks up his dribble, but they do get the ball over into Cosby. And
Euro step.
nope. Doesn't graze the rim.
What
Puts
in
it up
the-
again and finally gets it to go.
Good shot by Cosby. Good layup. And looks like JJ is going to be going in.
Yep, Powell, who has just come back recently from a wrist injury. Hasn't been getting a ton of minutes in his slow start to getting back on the court, but he's going in here in the third quarter. Big golfer though, so really focusing on getting that wrist healthy for golf season.
Yeah, definitely. And here have a foul called here. I don't know quite exactly know why. Maybe he went out of bounds or something. And I think
Yep, subs checking for Collegiate, number 15 Petty and number 21 Abood, both checking. And all but Jeb Hunter have played for the Saints. Hopefully he'll get some time soon.
honestly they should just put Jub in because he's like a fresh spirit and
Yeah, he's a fan favorite too. I'm
definitely.
not surprised if we'll get a "We Want Jeb" chant anytime soon.
Nice. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Saints ball on the inbound. Cougars still pressing despite their 26-point lead.
Let's see if
Looking
McCoy can
to
break this.
keep on pushing.
Going in. Pass
Reese goes
to in traffic.
and no foul on the layup,
Nice attempt from
but a good attempt
Reese, though.
nonetheless. Pretty much lets him have the three there, but it's just short, just
Oh,
grazes
Reese
the
with
rim.
some
But a steal
aggression.
by number 22,
Freddie
Williams.
coming down with a hammer there.
Yeah.
Trying to block him. I don't know if a foul was called, but it is collegiate ball. What quarter is this? Yeah, so there's a minute and 28 seconds left in the third. So we'll be heading into the fourth and final quarter soon. Here.
Something that impressed me when I was looking at Collegiate's resume was that they won against Christchurch 41-6, and St. Chris will be playing them on Tuesday. I don't believe that game will be streamed though.
Unfortunate.
I would check the St. Christopher's website if you want to see how that game goes.
Hopefully St. Chris will be able to get an easy one from that game, judging
Yeah,
that
definitely.
Collegiate beat them 48-6. So.
Even the Collegiate has given them a pretty good beat down here.
Yeah.
.30 seconds to go in the quarter. Cougars just working the ball around.
Yeah, and it's a 22, and he's looking around. Some.
Clock stopped for some reason. We don't know why.
Maybe for a sub or something of that nature.
Possibly the Collegiate coach. Yeah, it was a sub. They put in Lamb for the Saints.
Nice. Good sub.
My assumption is that they'll probably put Jeb Hunter in for the fourth quarter, probably the majority, if not all of it.
JJ
As
Powell
it looks
going
like this game has
hop step
slipped away
inside
from them.
Parker.
Yeah, great finish by number 3, Parker. And it is a 28-point game as we head into the fourth. Collegiate leads 50-22. We'll see you guys back shortly. Okay, we're back here for the fourth quarter. Looks like the Saints will keep the same lineup, but Jeb Hunter moves up to the front of the bench. Looking like he's talking to Malk, about to go in fairly soon.
That's good. Jeb
Wipes
cleaning
off
off
his
the shoes. Yeah. Here to 22 inside. Inside pass.
Despite his limited playing time, he's a really good three-point shooter, so I wouldn't be surprised if he makes one.
The Saints running the trap defense, although it doesn't work that
He could
time.
honestly end up as the team's leading scorer with a few buckets.
Yeah.
And a missed layup for Williams, but they get the rebound and Preston with a big rejection.
Freddie. Nice rejection by Freddie there.
Harrington will be the next to go in for the Saints.
Collegiate inside right now. Lamb playing really good defense. 3. Collegiate going to be able to cover the
And
ball
yet another
again.
offensive rebound for the Cougars. And Parker has the ball out near half court. Reese guarding him tightly. Another miss and another offensive rebound.
Saints really got to get the rebound here. If they're
Even
opening
though
with a
they're
single
playing,
point.
not playing their main lineup right now, they should be able to get at least one of these rebounds.
I know.
Ooh,
Parker.
it looked like a walk right
I
there
know.
at the
What is
beginning.
this guy doing?
Yep, they call it, I think, very late. It's either a late call or 2 walks virtually on the same play. St. Chris's student section is filling up for the game. Varsity game next. Collegiate is still not full, but it's 30 minutes until the projected game time. Could be later. And Preston
Yeah.
fouled hard by Parker.
And Preston going out of line here. He has 2 shots. First shot was
One
good.
to go. That's 3 points for him so far. 27-point deficit. Looks a little bit out of hand, but it's good to see some of these guys getting points.
Yeah, definitely.
Misses the second. And a rebound for
Oh, Lamb.
Collegiate.
Nice steal.
Quickly stolen by Lamb.
Let's see if
And
he
he
can get
goes
one.
in
Oh,
and misses the layup.
unfortunate.
Ball going in all different directions. Finally ripped
Oh,
away by
finally
Lamb
ripped away
again.
from Lamb.
Powell with the 3. Nope. Did not get it to go. And some sloppy ball handling by both teams right here.
Yeah.
No shots go in as a result of it.
Yeah, and it's going to be outside the 3-point line for Collegiate. 3 goes up. Not good. Preston inside, spin move.
Spin move, really good move.
Inside,
And a
nice
finish.
inside move by Freddie there.
Brings his total up to 5 points for the game, which 5 points would usually not be one of the leading scorers, but Preston is probably second or third leading scorer tonight.
Yeah, going off right now.
And Kimball McCavish gets the first to go. Just checked in for the game. Second free throw for him.
Yeah.
And he gets it to go as well. 27 points for the Cougars. 5 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
Lamb driving it hard. Misses
Cannot
that one.
convert, but gets his own rebound.
Going
Goes up
again,
again. It's blocked.
swatted.
Gets his own rebound again. And the Saints look to slow it down for a second and then get another shot.
Look at JJ's shoes.
He's out to Powell. Goes straight through his hands. And it's a foul on
Collegiate, I think.
Collegiate, yes. Foul on Collegiate push, which I think if Powell had touched it, it would have been a backcourt violation. So I'm not sure about the foul call right there, but they're in the bonus, so J.J. Powell will go to the line here.
Yeah.
And at last, Hunter checks in. Hopefully we can see him get some points. Has 11 on the year.
Yeah, hopefully he can make one. Nice shot by him.
Scorer. Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Alrighty, guys.
Second one is in. 2 for 2 from the line.
That's free throw shooting by JJ there.
4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in
Oh,
the game.
Jeb is in. What?
Preston goes for the block, misses it, regardless of missed layup, and 2 offensive rebounds for the Cougars. They're gonna look to reset it. Reese with getting on the floor.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
floor man.
This rotation for the Saints, although it's not a common one for them, they are getting a lot of hustle plays to go for them.
Yeah, definitely. And Collegiate has 2 free throws out here, I'm pretty sure. First
There's
one.
a 1-and-1, and he gets it to
Good.
go. Crazy bounces, and that is Avery, number 23.
Yeah.
So here's the second free throw. Second one misses though. Preston gets the
Preston with the
rebound, and we'll see which one of the Saints players can get points. No one for this possession as Reese cannot manage to catch the ball. Partially on JJ for the bad pass, but partially on Reese. Could have probably gotten to it.
He said this is not true. I'll do spotlight.
But the ball is back in Collegiate's hands.
Tucked over there. Yeah, it's definitely not my job. It's your CPU. Sam said that he would switch. Which is easier? CPU? Really? There's no clock. You just have to score. Oh, I didn't know that there was a clock. Yeah, he's gonna freaking move the thing all. Okay, I'll do CPU, dude.
Preston gets it,
Preston
drives
driving
down,
hard.
and another pass off the mark. Super sloppy. That's a little bit hard for the distance of it, but
And it is packed out in the house right now.
yeah.
Not
It
many
looks like
seats
some of the
left.
Collegiate guys are out in the hallway shortly looking to come into their student section. There are some of the JV fans in it right now.
Yeah.
Last week's Trinity game was the most full Scott Gym has ever been for a basketball game, but we'll see if this Collegiate game can top it as it's a bigger rivalry. Of course, they don't have Duke commit Henry Coleman, but we'll see. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Hunter gets the ball on the outside, dishes it in. But it's tipped out and Hunter gets it back. Powell with a 3 off the mark. And to the Cougars again. Cougars, despite their big lead, still playing really tight, aggressive defense. Hoping to keep the Saints under 30 points.
Super unassuming, but he's really good. Does he go to Collegiate? Yeah. I remember playing there.
And that is Parker with an easy layup after getting around his defender.
Reese. Jada's going to be the point guard for this. Going to Hunter.
Hunter with a really good pass in. Back out to him. A shot that he could have taken, but he didn't take it.
Inside to Freddie. Freddie driving,
Another
spin move,
blocked.
blocked.
Powell with another 3, and this one is good. A loud roar from the crowd. Has a lot of friends who are here right now.
Yeah.
Number 12. Air ball's a 3, that's Kimball McCavish. Powell again. Again. Putting the team on his back in these final minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Acrobatic layup, no good. Brings it down the
Go
floor.
for 3, getting.
Hunter should have taken that. Everybody was a little bit upset he didn't take it. Back-to-back-to-back 3s would have been impressive. Powell giving high fives on the sideline. Reese at the free throw line. I don't expect him to miss, but you never know. Last year in a Benedictine game, he went 10 for 10 from the charity stripe. And we have just about a minute left. Scott Gym getting pretty packed. Reese gets it to go. 22-point game. And they're pressing right now, the Saints. Gets around Powell, the number 20. Number 3, Parker with the 3. And it's out of bounds to the Cougars. Oh, looked like it was clearly Cougars' ball, but they're going to give it to the Saints.
It allows you to solve.
30 seconds remain in the game. Powell again. Oh, off the mark. His 5th 3 in about 2 minutes. But he's converted 2 of them, which is more than the rest of the Saints team combined.
And this game's about to end shortly.
We have 20 seconds to
20
go.
seconds left.
Collegiate looks like they're not dribbling out the clock. Maybe you're going to get another shot. But I bet if they don't shoot this possession, they'll hold it next. Yeah. Looks like they're actually going to dribble the clock out. This is Drew Sovich with Max Berry on the call. Collegiate beats St. Christopher's 57-35. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep.